There is one larger square, and of course this is the goose. And then I've got two smaller squares, which become the sky. And out of this, I'm going to get 4, and I end up needing 2 more of my sky fabrics. But we're going to start with just 2.
Let's do it.
So we've got these placed right in the corner, and I'm going to line these up so that the marked line down the center of each of these squares is pointing at each other. And I like to make sure that I've got the top overlapping the bottom instead of the bottom overlapping the top. I feel like it keeps it from shifting when I sew. So I always try to be a little bit mindful of keeping that top one.
Because as it feeds into the machine, the foot might flip up that bottom square if it's on top.
It gets a little shifty. And then I'm just going to place a couple little pins in here. And now we're going to take it to the machine and stitch 1/4 of an inch away from each side of that line. Go.
And of course, you'll take that pin out as you get to it.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And this is a great method to do just production sewing, to knock out a whole flock of geese all at once.
You can get them done quickly. I'm going to spin around. And I do that oftentimes, just bring a little extra tail out instead of cutting. Just a little time saver for me. Here we go. Last one. And now we'll cut. Okay, so I've stitched on both sides of the line, and now it's time for a trim. I think that we've got that big ruler over there too, but I can reposition.
Okay.
There we go. We'll do a little slide, and just like that. Perfect. Now we've got 2, and if you would press those up for me.
Yeah. So we're going to press them towards that lighter colored fabric.
Right.
Okay.
And this is where you
and this is where it looks like little fox heads or little hearts.
That's cute. Very cute.
Okay, there's one.
Perfect.
You see the heart? Is it a heart or a fox to you?
Because of the colors, I'm kind of thinking it's a fox.
It's a fox?
Depends on the colors you're working with, I think.
And the first time you do this, it might throw you because you look at this and you go, what in the world is happening?
It's about to get even weirder. Okay, so now I'm going to place another, and we're going to do that on both of them. And then once again, stitch down both sides of the line.
1/4 inch away.
Nope, not quite there. A little position.
And what did you use to mark that line with?
I used a heat away. Well, you'll notice I had blue markings.
Yeah.
That was my wash away pen that exploded on me and got ink everywhere. So then I switched to my red heat away pen. So I guess I'm marking with whatever's handy.
Yeah. Yeah. You could even use a pencil, in a lighter color fabric. Because we're going to cut on these lines, so it won't stay.
So if you want to cut this, and I'll stitch this one.
Is it okay if I just use scissors?
Absolutely.
Whatever's easiest. Cut on that marked line.
Yeah, my pen, it just started leaking, and I stained our table, Angela.
Your dining room table? Kitchen?
No, our set table's got blue markings on it.
Oh, I saw that. I was wondering what was that.
That was me. That was me.
So, on our old set, you accidentally put the iron down and scorched the carpet, and now on the new set, you've made your mark as well.
And let's clarify, I don't normally set the iron down on the ground. I think it actually fell, but I did. I left my mark on that set also.
All right.
Yep, so kind of fun. So here we've got our first 2, and when you're done trimming and pressing that, we'll have 4 out of that first initial shape. So